Ahoy, me hearties, and welcome aboard the Nightingale. My name is Alistair, and I will be your captain as we continue our journey through Supermarket Simulator. Excuse me. So, sorry for the bit of the delay. I finished my last recording session, and then got really sick. Uh, I I got the flu, which then turned into pneumonia, and I'm just now starting to feel better, so I can hopefully record without, constantly coughing. Um, so, we'll see how this goes. Let's see if I can remember how to play this. It has been a while. I mean, since the last recording session, really. That's the main thing that I wish would change with this game is that there would be the option for additional save files, just because I miss being able to just play this game. But you guys seem to be enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep having it just for the channel. And yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. This these last couple of weeks have really taken it out of me. But since I last played, there's been an update. They released the fruits and veggies update, so eventually we'll be able to get some fresh produce and a scale for weighing them. So no idea how that's gonna work, but I'm excited to try it out. Probably be a little while though. I do believe that they've also added in the ability to hire a janitor now. Alright, so that's all of my back stocks, so I need a lot of stuff. First, just double check the pricing. Glad I actually remembered that. Normally I don't. Oh, geez. Coffee went way down. It's unfortunate. Okay. What I should check... Cashiers... Okay, cool, janitors. Excellent. I wanted to make sure that the new update was compatible with my save. Okay, so what I desperately need... Pasta, flour, and coffee. Pasta, flour, coffee. I know I need cheese. Could use eggs and water. Water, egg. Let's see. Should order 2 pasta, 2 flour, actually. Flour. Da 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 da. Bread and cereal. And just because I'll order some tea. Alright, start with that. And then that should be enough to get me through the day, but I'll probably order some back stock. Make sure that I have all my shelves completely filled. I prefer to do that. Alright, good on tea. Let's see, do I have tea on this shelf anywhere? Yes. Probably need to get another shelf here soon. Sorry for the somewhat slow start to the episode. But then again, maybe this is the part that people prefer, I don't know. It's one of those games that scratches a lot of itches for a lot of different people. I certainly never would have expected this to become one of my favorite games. Let's see, okay. Truth be told, this might be my favorite game of 2024. Let's see. Water. Excellent. Man, the engine on that car sounds terrible for it being such a fancy car. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so coffee, Chocopic, oil, eggs, and cheese, just to make sure I have everything completely stocked. Chocopic, oil, coffee, cheese, eggs. Excellent. Storage room is starting to come together. I wonder if they'll ever add in the fact that should probably get refrigerated storage for a lot of this stuff. Reorganize this just a little bit. There, okay. It's like you need the fridge to sell milk and everything, which makes sense, but you can still just keep it on a warehouse shelf, not refrigerated. Let's see. Okay, don't have coffee anywhere. No, that was for bread, but oh well. Alright. So got everything fully stocked, have a little bit of back stock, and basically no money to my name, and crap, I don't think I paid my bills. I did not, but I have enough to pay it off. Excellent. Alright. And now, 8 minutes into the episode, I can actually open the store for the first time. I am efficient today. One nice thing that was about being sick was I had time to finally sit down and catch up on some of the shows that I had been wanting to watch, and I watched Star Wars Skeleton Crew, which not going to go into spoilers or anything because that's the worst thing that you can do, in my opinion. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a lot different than I was expecting. It was different than most Star Wars. Um, but it was really good, and it was basically like Star Wars telling the story of Treasure Island almost, which was really cool. And they officially brought sea shanties into Star Wars canon, so that made it one of the best things ever for me. Best of both worlds. And I'm appreciating this. Everybody paying with exact change or card today so far. Perfect timing to prove me wrong there, sir. Thank you very much. I kind of looked a little bit like Jimmy Carr just from the quick look I got. Oh, right, I need to keep an eye out for shoplifters. I forgot about that. I don't know if it's just the textures or whatnot, but the design of that woman there in line is kind of her hair is kind of like Gorgon-esque. And just for those that aren't completely familiar with that, Medusa was a Gorgon. A lot of people just incorrectly identify that entire race as a Medusa, but Medusa was a specific individual. The race is Gorgon. That's one of those misnomer things that just really, really bugs me. It shouldn't. I mean, it's like, whatever. But and I wonder what the temperature of this world is, because people are just coming in here wearing such vastly different clothing. You know, I mean, like this person, to walk around wearing a dress like that, you would think it'd be like, well, okay, it's, you know, gotta be middle of summer or something. But then people come in here wearing full three-piece suits, and it's like, you've gotta be dying if it's the middle of summer. Well, hopefully that didn't mess up everything. I, tried something new. I had to cough there, so I, turned off my microphone. Hopefully it's still working. According to my recording software it is, but, who knows? Maybe not. I think this is the same guy. Not as much like Jimmy Carr as I thought he looked. From a very quick look, but... Wow. That woman bought a lot of stuff. Flowers just flying off the shelves. Oh, I hate you so much. I wonder if that's something that'll end up changing in games like this, or how that'll be taken into effect. I don't know for sure, but I saw some stories, and at this point, I'm just gonna say rumors because I didn't read the stories because I generally avoid the news. But that apparently the U.S. government is planning on getting rid of the penny, which I mean it makes sense. You know, with the way that prices have changed, the penny is kind of an unnecessary denomination at this point. Is denomination the correct word? I don't know. I'm still a little bit sick, so you'll have to forgive me. But apparently it costs like 3 cents to manufacture a single penny. Yeah, because you bought all the bottled water. So yeah, I wonder how that would affect games like this that deal with U.S. currency. Uh, if there'll be changes and updates to remove the penny, but especially with a game like this, where you can set the prices to whatever you want, you'd think that would be a major change to the game code to have to remove the ability to have prices in pennies. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to kind of see how things happen going forward. Uh, provided that that actually happens. Again, at this point, I haven't heard anything specifically confirming it. I've seen rumors and news headlines, which we all know can be incredibly deceiving. Or at the very least, misleading. Which I apologize if it seems like I'm getting a little bit political there. I'm not trying to at all, because I hate discussing politics. It just makes people angry. But I'm pretty sure everybody can agree that most news things are a bit misleading. Is that fair to say? I guess I'll say at least in my experience. But again, I avoid the news because it's mostly, I don't know, it just stresses me out. Alright, hey, tea went up in price. Alright, so looks like I kind of just need one of everything. But I should use the backstock first. Actually kind of getting to the point where might want to hire a stalker here soon. Just so it doesn't take me forever every time I want to open the store to fill everything up. I don't know how everybody else feels, though, but to be honest, you know, the stocking the shelves is kind of one of my favorite parts of this game. There's just something enjoyable and relaxing about it. While I doubt it'll happen, I think that this game could be a lot of fun with a multiplayer aspect. Too far away. Apologies, I had my hand off my keyboard for a moment. You know, I think I've talked about it before, but just thinking about all the different things they could add to this game, it's like this game could be getting updates for years to come with all the different stuff they could add in. I mean, you know, the option to add in uh, organic foods, um, and like vegan products. I'm sure there's more. I'm just so blanking right now. More stuff will probably just come to me as we play. Um, could get like oh, bills. Always forget the bills. Um, like a small toy aisle. Maybe like very basic clothing. I think a lot of supermarkets, at least from my understanding of supermarkets, have like packs of socks and things like that. It's just there's a lot of opportunity for expansion for this game. Really, the sky's the limit. I know, I think the next update that they're working on is to uh, make like deliveries around town, as well as the ability to buy like bulk wholesale items to be able to stock up. Which apparently it's just going to be kind of random. You know, it's like you'll find somebody that it's like, oh, I'm selling this, a large amount of, you know, Comté cheese at a wholesale price. Warehouse milk. Delicious. And also, while it makes sense for the topic of the game, the more I think about it, the more I kind of come to accept that there probably won't ever be, uh, like tobacco and alcohol, or really any kind of age-restricted product, but mostly tobacco and alcohol, uh, just because that might take the game rating up a bit. I don't know for sure, but it would make sense. Cheese. Pasta. Okay. Alright, so that should have my store completely stocked, so should be able to start the day here in a moment, and starting off pretty good with still a good amount of money in the bank. Might be able to get a new license here soon. Granted, I'll need to get more shelves and or fridges, depending on what license I get. Man, that is a sharp suit. I don't have an opportunity to wear a suit very often, but I really appreciate a good suit. Alright, that everything fully stocked? Would appear to be. Excellent. Alright, so I'll just open that up, but I want to take a look here for licenses. Okay. So, peanut butter, flour, olive oil, a different type of pasta, rice, and salt. Or I can get the ability to sell a lot more drinks. Orange juice, 3 types of soda, apple juice, and a milk 6-pack. I'll probably go for this one. Just because I have a lot of like regular shelves, and I'd like to get another fridge. Though I will need to get one more shelf, because for some very strange reason that I do not understand, the milk 6-packs are not refrigerated. They just go on the shelf, and that seems weird. I think I talked about this a little bit in a previous episode, but I don't recall. Man, I missed playing this game. I wanted to record. Oop, that's way too much. I've been wanting to record, but, man, it just destroyed my respiratory system, so I was hacking and coughing constantly. And talking made it a lot worse. And, since, at least at this point, I haven't done any no commentary playthroughs, it, wasn't exactly something I was able to do. Holy crap. Thank you for buying everything in my store. I appreciate that. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, I might have accidentally just had my mic muted for a while now. So that's going to be interesting. Going back, listening to the audio. Well, darn. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop muting my mic to cough then. See, now I'm not sure what to do, because it's like I could repeat a lot of the things that I was talking about, but, maybe I'm wrong and my mic was working just fine. And so I don't want to... nothing like a wonderful return. Alright, well, with the possibility of those, technical difficulties, uh, this'll probably be a shorter episode than I normally upload. I will probably end it after this day to, see what happened. Because depending on how much of the episode my mic may or may not have been working, well, working, muted, uh, I might end up scrapping this episode. Since, I mean, I can't really back it up, but the worst, the most that I did was just buy an extra shelf. Otherwise, there's just been a couple of days of making a little bit of money. So, at least there's not that much that would be missed if this episode gets scrapped. I'd still rather not, but... we'll see what happens, I suppose. That is quite a glare. Wonder if you'll ever be able to get an inside garbage can. I know cleaning during the middle of a shift is, little bit unusual for me, but eh. Ugh. That looks like a new NPC. I don't recall seeing them before. Neat. And somebody actually dressed kind of casually. Oh, I did sell out of pasta. Wow, I sold out a lot of stuff. Cheese, too? Gee, wow. Sorry you couldn't find the cheese, lady. Oh, because this guy bought it all. Alright. Well, oh. Oh. Alright. It's a pretty productive day. But, this is where we will drop anchor for today. So, thank you for joining me aboard the Nightingale, and I will see you next time as we continue to sail the Sea of Games. Until then, keep the wind at your backs and your eyes on the horizon. And fare you well, me hearties.